Hello, welcome to Shipwrecks. I am Ghost in the Hella, and oh good, it looks like my microphone is working from the get-go tonight. So that's awesome. Thank you for your patience. I kind of got, caught up doing, time-wasting things until about 2:30 when it's like, okay, time to start setting up the stream. Oh wait, I never made the chili that I was going to make for dinner tonight, which, kind of needs to be done low and slow, so I can't exactly start it at like 5:30 and expect it to be done before I have another thing at 6:30. Done with enough time for me to eat it and have it be tasty. So, chili's on the stovetop, and then the kittens, of course, demanded their afternoon kibbling. So if you hear rattling and thumping in the background, that's what's going on there. They are enjoying their afternoon kibbles. All right, so we are returning to the lovely town of Flora in Witchy Life Story, a game where we are a mediocre witch and a terrible person, Ghost Von Teasel. We are ostensibly trying to help the town get together its harvest festival and, also solve the problems of the townspeople. Mostly what we're doing is, being nosy, flirting with people, flirting with everyone we can flirt with. And I think we're secretly still trying to get out of town early. So, oh gosh, we are almost through the first week. So at the full moon, we're supposed to be doing a big spell that'll get us out of town early. Just solve everybody's problems real quick. Get us out of here. All right. Let's check our mail. Okay, so this is the Mayor, Ruth, who's been having some issues. It's hard to tell if she's just really stressed out or if maybe she's possessed by some sort of entity. It's hard to tell. Dear Ghost, I feel as if there's so much I want to say, and yet I can't bring myself to say it. Unfortunately, this has caused some conflict within the festival planning committee. Perhaps a potion could get us all on the same page? Sincerely, Ruth. Okay. Heart, purple, and Venus with a bonus thing. Little bear, get off the counter, baby. Little bear, don't you dare mess with the chili. You're gonna burn your peats, baby. Don't burn your peats, baby. Don't burn your little face either. I'll be back in a moment. Little bear, get down. Get down. I can hear there's still kibble. I can hear that there's still kibs. So why are you messing around with the stove instead of, hey baby girl, instead of having kibble? Have some kibble. Look, it functions. You just gotta hit it a little harder, baby. Okay. Alright. Ghost, I think I have a solution, but I want nothing else to go wrong during my attempt. I need to know if I've truly figured it out. Could I get another charm? Oh, it's kind of big. It is about perfecting Madelines, I think, or Madelines, or however they're pronounced. Star, orange, fancy H. I do not know these symbols, sorry. Apologies to anyone who's into astrology. I know none of it. Aw, Devin. Hi, Ghost. I'm feeling a little lost about what kind of music to write. I feel like I'm not capturing Flora. I don't know, maybe someone else has a good idea. Maybe a potion could help too? Thank you, Devin. Devin's a sweetie, I like them. Ooh, Don't think we've seen that one before. Definitely we've seen the blue. Okay. Baby bear, get out of the sink. Get out of the... I'll be right back again. Little bear, get out of the sink, baby. Out of the sink. I'm gonna spray it. Just spray it with vinegar spray. It'll taste all yucky, okay? And hopefully I won't rust the knives. I'll probably have to clean these knives now. You are such a pain in the butt, baby boy. Why don't you just eat your kibbles? I can hear your sister still eating kibbles, baby. Why don't you? Why do you make mischief instead of eating your kibs, baby? It's your lunch time. Eat your lunch. Eat your lunch. There are 2 of those kibbles and 2 of you. I do this on purpose. Although this one, wow, this one is nearly empty, isn't it? Good job, kittens. All right. Each one still got some guys though. Why don't you share? Why don't you share, baby? Give it a smack. Give it a smack, baby boy. Quick. All right. Sorry about that. And now the little computer's being a butt. Oh boy. That's very irritating. Okay. Hey, Shisimo! Kitty breaking the rules. Call that his behavior. Very nice. Well played. Well played. Alright, let's take a look at what ingredients we're gonna need. So we've got our orders. Ruth needs a potion. Potion. There we go. Potion. Alright. Okay, so rose. Purple, but not that purple. This purple. Allium. And yarrow. Okay. Now I wonder if we can also just like make excess things and then like sell them. Like if we ever want to afford those fancy things. The antiques or whatever. All right, for Jean, he needs a charm. With chamomile. Calendula. And geranium. And last but certainly not least, Devin. Lavender. Oh, what do you need? Potion. Okay. Lavender. So allium again? Yep. Allium. Allium. And geranium. Alright, so how are our stores of flowers? We got a fuck ton of geraniums, cool. Got a decent amount of chamomile. Is that the calendula or is that the yarrow? That might be the yarrow. And then that's the calendula. Okay. Good amount of allium. Good amount of rose. I mean, I'm pretty stocked. Could probably use a little more. I'm mean, I feel like these are the ones that have multiples, though, like in the garden. But let's see. Oops. No. Let's not just hit the back button. Alright. Could use more. That's for incense, I think, and then that's for charms. I mean, we're fine. But this is much easier to just see all of that. Recipes. Because we've got, like, recipes already figured out. So, like, we could conceivably just, like, also make these and then maybe sell them. Oh, interesting. I'm wondering if, since these have the 4 things instead of 3, if these are also related somehow to the, the villagers things, which we're just starting to figure out. We've only got the colors. Presumably today we will learn some of the, I guess, planetary signs. Alright. Let us go to the jardin. And we're not going to give the crow a treat yet. Because if we give him a treat in the evening, then he also gives us crystals. Little bear, get out of the sink, baby. Get out of the sink, you twerp. Baby boy, why are you being this way? And of course, I have no one to help me. Okay. Right, because this one they take like 2 days to grow in the middle here. And I think we had grabbed some bonus stuff, so that's why they are a little, like, why we're short a couple. Alright. Snippy, snippy. What a bountiful garden we have. The music's so nice. And Little Bear's eating schmutz out of the sink because he's a jerk. Baby, please stop eating gunk out of the sink. I haven't had a chance to clean out all the stuff from making chili. There's probably bits of beans and stuff in there. It'll upset your tum-tum. Baby, do I need to come get you out of the sink? I'll be right back. Baby, you gotta go to jail. I'm sorry, but this is ridiculous. You're going to jail, sweetie. And unfortunately, that means I've gotta take away Gideon's kibble toy, because I don't want her to eat all of it, and you not to get any. Sorry, baby girl. This is your brother's fault. Not yours, your brother's. And not mine either. It's your brother's fault. He's a dick. Yeah, baby girl. Are you gonna act out now too? Or are you gonna be good? Are you gonna be a good girl? Are you gonna be a good girl? We'll find out. But that's why the sink is such a great place to be. Oh, these cats. You want to go in there with your brother, baby? Okay. You can go in there with your brother. Sure. Yeah, you want to go with John? Sure. Go on. Go on. Go on in. Don't just stare at it. Go on in. I'll put your... we'll compromise. I'll put your kibble toy in there if you're both in there. Okay? So you get more kibs. Oh. Alright. Okay. Good times. Alright. Make some poop. Compost. Alright. Probably do more chamomile. Do that again. Alright. What else was looking a little low? I always check and then I immediately forget. Were you okay? I think you were. Yeah. I always get you confused with the other yellow one. Alright. Alright. See how that does for us. Get home. Hello, little raven friend. You're the best one. Okay, so a potion is needed with rose, allium, and yarrow. I think that's yarrow. I just got the yarrow and the calendula mixed up. Ooh, oh, that's pretty. The potions look so nice. Okay, keep crafting. Then we wanted a charm. Charm, there we go. With chamomile, calendula, and geranium. Why we're doing it in a little cauldron is beyond me, but sure. Success charm. Just all look so nice. Okay, and another potion with little computer. Why have you turned off? There we go. Lavender. Allium. It's gonna be very purple. And geranium. Very purple. Okay, and you are a potion. I expected it to be more purple, but sure. Okay, now, so we've made all three that we need. But what if we... Interesting. Decided to make an extra thing to see if we can sell that. Alright, so relaxation oil. Let's go with that. Lavender, pea flower, and... what are you called? Pinky McGee. Alright. So you're an oil. That's... yeah, what are you? Okay. Lavender, pea flower, and Pinky McGee over here. I mean, it lets us make more than what we need. So that's good. Some bonus relaxation oil. Let's just make some stuff. We've got recipes. Prosperity. Ooh. Ooh, the freedom oil is pretty. Although we're a little low on the chamomile. I feel like that... oh yeah. That's used in a lot of... a lot of these, anyway. The prosperity ones. Happy love potion. What about the new friends oil? That is rose... is that the... oh my god. I guess that's the yarrow. And Pinky McGee again. Okay, and you are an oil. Rose, Yarrow, and Pinky Pinky. New friends oil. Alright, let's maybe make one more. Just see what happens. Protection did we do? The Overcome charm. Safety oil. Blessing incense. Let's do an incense. Baby, you're in jail because of your crimes. Rosemary, pea flower, yarrow. Okay, and you are an incense. Okay, so we will need to restock our things, but that's good. This'll get us on an even number with all of them. Or I guess the same number on all of them. Technically not an even number. Alright, rosemary. Pea flower. And yarrow. I've already delivered this one. Like, huh. Interesting. I wonder why it let me craft the others, but not that one. Alright, whatever. We'll find out. Let's go out to the village. Now let's see if it'll let us sell anything? Can we? No? Alright, well, we should definitely purchase some stuff. Need a couple of these. Oh, I have to do them one at a time? Ugh. Okay. Just getting broker and broker, really. Like, I definitely cannot afford these. I don't know how I'm ever going to if I can't sell shit. Like, the fact that it has a thing that says purchase makes me feel like maybe there is a way to sell. You can oil if you want to, but you can leave your friends behind, because your friends don't oil, and if they don't oil, they're no friends of mine. Safety oil. Thanks, Jisuma. These feel like tabs, and I feel like I should be able to just... Oh well, that was a failed experiment. Alright, Ruth, you're up first. Let's talk to you. As you make your way to the town hall, you see another patch of Flora, full of potentially interesting ingredients. Wow, look at all of this! You look over your shoulder to ensure no one's watching. I'm sure these plants and fungi are chock full of magical potential, too. I'll have to take some home for research, though. I got away with foraging last time. I mean, morally, it's wrong. Although, like, I've been playing enough, like, Coral Island and watching enough play of Stardew Valley that, like, of course you can forage. It's just anything that is forageable is yours for the taking, right? Just take a pinch of everything and shove it into my pockets! Oh, my inner Ramsay. Oh no, my inner Ramsay again. Yes, I know, just because there's no sign doesn't mean it's free for the taking. And just because it was fine last time doesn't mean it's fine this time. Not getting caught doesn't make it legal. If only you were the real Ramsay. Fine. Yes, yet again, you're right, but... Wow, look at that shiny thing! As your inner Ramsay looks for the shiny thing, you put everything you can fit into your pockets. Now let's go see Ruth. I feel like this is going to come back to bite me in some way. You walk into the town hall and head to Ruth's office. As you get closer, a heated argument gets louder and louder. You find Ruth standing outside her office. The heated argument comes from inside. You've already spent 75% of the budget. No more buying nails, wood, or whatever you do. Fine, then don't have a stage, or produce stands, or anything else. Oh, Ghost. So glad you made it. What's going on in there? Oh, that's just Mel and Jonas figuring out the remaining construction budget and schedule. I should really be in there, but I was hoping to get that spell I requested first. Right. It's right here. Okay, the chit-chat potion. Cool. I'm glad it says what it is, because just as you were about to hand Ruth her spell, Mel and Jonas erupt again. No, you're the one who stole my allowance to buy baseball cards. Oh, is that what this is really about? That was years ago. Do they usually argue this much and this loudly? I think tensions are just running a little high at the moment. So irritating. I'll yell at them for you. Let's run. Or I could knock them out with. I don't think she's gonna let us knock them out. Let's run is kind of fun. I feel like I would volunteer to yell at them, though. Yeah. Let's run. Sometimes I do wish that was an option, but there's no running from budget issues. Sometimes I appreciate the fact that Mel and Jonas are siblings. It means they feel comfortable being honest with each other. The only problem is they can be too honest with each other. They sound like a lot to handle. Perhaps, but it is also my responsibility to ensure blow-ups like this don't happen. This could have been avoided if I had communicated my vision more clearly. I mean... Then show them who's boss. You're not their mother, or maybe humans aren't worth it. I mean, she's not their mother, but she's kind of their boss, so kind of is like their mother. Show them who's boss. If you're the mayor and it's your responsibility and all that, can't you tell them to quit it? There are certainly leaders that take a more heavy-handed approach, but I find that only tends to create resentment. Figuring out how to handle situations like this is all part of my responsibilities. Your actions in the short term can have long-term effects. This action will have consequences. This is way too much for me. It's sort of like your magic, right? My magic is nowhere like being a mayor. I'm not making laws and stuff. Not like that. Magic only works when you can understand the intention and desires of the person the spell is for. That doesn't sound like something out of Coventpolitan. Nope, your grandmother told me that. Being mayor is similar in that you need to listen to people for things to run smoothly. Understand where they're coming from and what they want. Ruth takes a deep breath and stares off into space. You kind of feel like there's something not being said. If Ruth really believed what she said, you'd think she wouldn't look so sad right now. Maybe Ruth was trying to tell you something when she said magic is like being mayor. Maybe Ruth has some secret intention she wants you to help her with. It looks like you never actually handed over the spell Ruth requested. You take 3 of the mystery ingredients you foraged this morning. God damn it, Ghost. The last time you used a random ingredient, it was kind of chaotic, but also cathartic, you think. Maybe one of these will help too. These leaves look interesting. How about this grass? I've never worked with seeds before. I'm gonna go stir the chili. God. Please don't poison a little old lady. Or anyone, really. Please don't poison anyone. Please don't poison nice Ruth. She's a good person, even if she's a politician. I mean, leaves sound the most magic-y, right? These leaves look interesting. While Ruth is off in her daze, you slip one of the leaves into the oil. Ruth. Hey, Ruth. Ghost, how nice it is to see you. Oh no, it's Robo-Ruth. How did she? I'm sorry, but I have a meeting I must attend. Wait, you need to take this potion. My potion? Oh, that's right. How kind of you to bring it. I'm sure we'll get excellent work done now. Seeds are probably the least recognizable of the 3 to non-specialists, if concealing your perfidy is a priority. Ruth takes the communication potion and drinks it. Oh boy. Yeah, here we go. Oh, terrifying. Let's put these kids in their place. My genius strikes again. Go get 'em! Ruth enters her office. Let's see this magnificent spell in action. You carefully open the door and peek inside. Blood spatters the walls. Yo, pipsqueaks! Yes, Mayor. Yes, Mayor? Quit it with the yelling. You're giving the whole village a headache. Yes, Mayor. Yes, Mayor. In all my years of being mayor, I've never seen the festival preparations in such a sad state. I'm trying to rein in the budget. And I'm trying to ensure everything is done on time. It's Jonas's fault. It's Mel's fault. Excuses. Is any of this even worth it? The festival has been dwindling for years now. And what? It's suddenly going to go well because we've got a new witch? Ouch. The energy does feel different this year. I'm sure you've noticed. Yeah, everyone's working super hard. Year after year and nothing changes. I think I quit. Well, I did not see that coming. The mayor walks out of her office. You manage to hide before she sees you peeping. Mel and Jonas look at each other, stunned. Was that for real? I don't know. Something feels off. Let's get this budget and schedule sorted. Maybe that'll help cool things down. Yeah. She says this is going fantastically. You come out from your hiding place. That was good, right? Was it? Was it, Ghost? Can I talk to you again? No, I can't talk to you again. Okay. Hey, Jonas. You walk up to Jonas's house and knock on the door. Oh, Ghost, come in. Can I get you any... Wait, I'm out of tea. Let me see if I have any coffee. Jonas, I'm out of coffee, too. Would you like, water? I'm fine, really. I just stopped in to check in on me after yesterday's debacle. I figured you might. The whole town seems to know about it. Even Mel stopped by earlier to see how I was holding up. You know, yesterday... I mean, admit our culpability. I don't think he's going to listen because it cuts off, but My fun might have You try to explain, but Jonas is too nervous to notice. I haven't lost my cool like that since the incident. The incident? Take a seat. You go and sit down on the couch. Jonas walks over and sits next to you. Thanks. Though I'm kind of afraid you'll think I'm too much. Oh, please. Please. I am the master of being too much in this game. Don't worry about it. There you go. I think it'd be hypocritical to think someone else is too much. You might have a point about that. Hey. Just kidding. So, I wasn't exactly a model student. I was constantly getting yelled at by teachers to pay attention. Mel made it look so easy. She could study and study for days and get straight A's. But for me, I couldn't do any of that. All of it felt like too much. I could hardly sit still, let alone focus. Well, I could, but only on specific things, like things requiring me to use my hands, tinkering with things in shop class, stuff like that. Well, I get it. Really? Yeah, it's why my gran decided to train me. Usually Von Teasels get sent to prestigious academies and stuff. It's not like I don't know stuff, I just kind of feel like you learn in your own way. Yeah. My parents didn't know what to do about it either, so they just kind of let me do whatever. Mel was their star child, so I didn't really matter. But Mel was never like that, even though she struggled with me sometimes too. We're just wired so differently, but I could always tell she believed in me. Well, Mel and John. So when the incident happened, everyone realized that I needed something different. And what was the moment? I was sitting in class, and the teacher was teaching us something, but the other students behind me were talking, and there was construction outside, and one of the lights was... some students noticed I wasn't okay, so they crowded around me, and they kept asking me question after question. Are you okay? Jonas, what's wrong? I know they only meant well, truly I do, but it was too much. And I picked up my chair and I threw it across the room. No one was hurt or anything, but outbursts like that still aren't okay. I ran out of the classroom and hid in the bathroom. Eventually they found me and contacted my parents, but everyone was at a loss on what to do. I visited Mel to try and talk to her about it, but she got angry with me too, mostly because she felt disappointed. All this time defending me, and then I go and do that. Then Jean stepped in. He brought up my interest in putting things together. He mentioned the local builder in Flora was looking for an apprentice, and I should consider it. I blurted out, yes! Mel lit up too, and she took me to see the builder the next day. The rest is history. So, yeah, that's the story. Wow. So you're a misunderstood genius. That was a lot. Or all because you threw a chair? I mean, I'm sure that my character has done worse. All because you threw a chair? I should tell you about some of the messes my explosions have caused. I mean, there was more to it than... Yeah, I know. The more I get to know people, the more I realize everyone is just constantly figuring things out. Neurodivergent contractor for the win. Yeah. Like, does anyone know what they're doing? Right? I ask myself that all the time. And then I'm in charge of ensuring everything's built for the festival? And I'm in charge of ensuring everyone can function. Why are we in charge of anything? I don't know. I'm really glad we got to talk about this, though. Yeah. I guess it's part of growing closer. It's weird how you want to tell some people everything. You want to tell me everything? Yeah. Like this morning, I had oatmeal and eggs for breakfast. Yay? I was expecting you to say, oh, that sounds delicious and nutritious, Jonas. And And then you tell me what you had for breakfast. Maybe we don't need to tell each other everything to grow closer. What the hell did I have for breakfast? Like, I don't think we've eaten since we got here. Oh no, we have. We've eaten at Jean's. So, like, that's it. We've had some, like, sweets from the pastry shop. That's it. Yeah, maybe you're right. Oatmeal and eggs are a pretty boring breakfast anyways. I was just trying to figure out other stuff to talk about so we could keep talking. And that's all I could think of. That's cute and all, but then maybe we should call it here for today. I have a few more errands to run anyway. More people to flirt with. Yeah, I have some construction budget stuff to review. I'll catch you later then. Yep, stay chill until then. I'll do my best. Burgundy. Maybe Jonas is more mature than I give him credit for. Or at least he's more self-aware than I thought. But it sounds like he's still figuring things out. So yeah, Burgundy makes sense then. I should take note of that in my grimoire. I guess we didn't have all the colors for everybody then. Okay, so we're still collecting the secondary colors, I suppose. Alright, Mel. Time to see if those incantations got Mel in tip-top shape. You walk up to the front door and knock. The door is flung open. Ah! Ghost! Perfect timing! Mel does not look very... I know you said to stop those rituals, but I was wondering if you could help me with an teensy tiny little... No. You need to rest. But I need to focus, Jean. If I complete my tasks one by one, they'll get done. Wasn't Ghost Charm supposed to help with that? Well, yes, but you see, we also recited some incantations yesterday. Incantations? Yes, incantations, and I think they did the trick. That sounds like a lot of magic. I know, isn't it wonderful? But then I had the thought of, why stop there? If I do my ritual on top of Ghost's magic, it might have a multiplier effect. I think you just need to rest. But with magic, I won't have to. Isn't that right, Ghost? Oh, no. Yes, magic solves everything. Shrug. Or, technically she's right. I mean, technically she's right. I hear there are these leaves you can chew on. Oh, Jean's not happy. But I know nothing about them. See, Jean? Just think of how great the festival could be if I could get double the amount done. Perhaps if you stopped spending time on rituals and spent more time on your tasks, they'd get done. Yeah, well, you just spend your days baking the same cookies over and over again. They're cakes. Whatever, cakes, who cares? Mel, why are you married to this man? Oh my god, you do not deserve to be married to somebody who can bake if you're just like, cookies, cakes, whatever, who cares? Oh my god, Mel, what is your deal? Your husband is a fantastic baker. You should be thrilled. All because a critic made one snide comment, and then you lock yourself in your kitchen obsessing over every little detail. You lock yourself in your office, and when I do see you, it's only when you come home to do rituals. All because people said last year's festival was boring. Yeah, well, who needs rituals when you have a grouchy husband to rile you up? I'm heading to the office. I'll head to the restaurant then. Mel storms out of the house and Jean walks out behind her. Did my magic just cause their divorce? That's what happens when married people fight, right? I need peace. Mel needs peace. Blue? Yeah, that could do it. Something blue could help Mel obtain at least some tranquility in her life. Let me take note of that in my grimoire. Okay, let's go check in on Jean. You arrive at the restaurant. It seems quieter than usual. It always seems quiet. You can't smell any cookies baking or burning. Maybe I should just knock and leave it on the front of the door. Yeah, leave the spell. Success charm. Where are you? Success charm. Guess no snacks today. However, before you can run away, you hear the door open behind you. Come inside, please. Are there snacks? Jean picks the spell up from the ground. I've just finished making some tea and scones. Would you like some? Snacks! Yes! Sure, or barge right in. I think we are the barge right in type. Time to devour. You go into the restaurant with Jean and see a fresh cup of tea and a scone sitting on a table. Oh. You immediately sit down and gobble it up. This is perfection. Pretty good. Or burp. It's a compliment, right? Good. Jean shifts in his seat. These scones have a purpose. Can I talk to the Madeleines again? You're being bribed. Why did you have to lie about the Madeleines? This is what happens when you get suckered in by sweet treats. I see. Maybe I should figure something out for the Floralia Festival. That chocolate cake could work. You've already had the chocolate cake. You want the Madeleines. No, I can do it. I just need to, prepare. Channeling spirits is, intense work and stuff. You can't believe you're doing this again. You get into character. It is we, your Madeleines from their garbage grave. Why do you summon us? Can Ghost hear what I'm saying? Crap. No, we've taken over Ghost's entire brain. Is Ghost okay? Oh, sure, totally fine. I'm sorry for ruining so many batches of you. And I'm sorry my poor skill led to that critic criticizing you. Criticizing us. You're supposed to say something nice now, aren't you? It's okay, you just have to try again. Don't worry, we're used to it, or get good then. Oh my god, he's already good. Just try again. That's the hard part. The closer I get to the solution, the harder it is to try again. Don't you just have to follow the recipe? Baking is more than following a recipe. It's a feeling for when the eggs are beaten just right, then knowing the gentleness required to fold in the flour. I've had this restaurant for 7 years with no bad reviews. Does that mean everyone's been lying to me this whole time? The village, my customers, the other critics? This is getting to be a bit much. Don't let your feelings get in the way. It doesn't matter, or maybe they don't have good taste. See, I'm tempted by maybe they don't have good taste, but I mean it for the critic who criticized his Madeleines, not for everybody who he thinks has been lying to him, which, like, I think is how he's gonna take it. Don't let your feelings get in the way. They're all terrible things to say, frankly. I don't have feelings. You seem pretty upset. Only because they were dishonest. Maybe? Maybe. Okay, you need to get out of here. Didn't you say you had a solution? Yes. Then why are you telling us all this? I feel bad. But if you have a solution... I don't know for certain it's a solution. Unless you try. Yes. All we have to say is... Stop your moping, then. So then, what are you waiting for? Or, oh, boo-hoo, baking is what you do. What are you waiting for? Get to it. And we won't come back until it's done. Hopefully that was the right thing to do. Woo! Head rush. What did I miss? Nothing. I need to get baking. Please. Don't worry. I'm a-going. Good luck with that success charm. You leave the restaurant hoping that's the last time you have to channel a cake/cookie. Alright. So I didn't get any extra vibes from Jean. Interesting. Talk to Naisha. Oh, right, I didn't get any extra vibes from Jean because I was filling an order, not checking up after an order. Okay, that makes sense. You walk into the studio and see Naisha working on a painting. Looks like the energy reading in oil did the trick. Ghost, don't sneak up on me like that. Oh, sorry. I thought you could hear me coming. I've been pretty in the zone all day today. Which is great, but also makes me susceptible to sneaky witches. Thanks again for your help. The energy reading and oil really did do the trick. Of course. I'm always here for you. So, yeah, if you ever need anything, I'll be sure to ask. It's gotta be a squirrel, right? Or a chipmunk, something. There is some sort of animal in the studio. There's that noise again. I still need to ask Jonas to fix that shelf. Naisha, I really don't think that's a shelf. I'm feeling weird energy again, too. Naisha starts to look more scared. Is it a raccoon? How about we walk to the beach again? It's time I took a break. If there's something wrong... Nope, nothing. Spend too much time in the studio and you start to hear things. Trust me. So come on, let's go. Naisha grabs you by the hand and pulls you out of the studio and down to the beach. Ah, good. The sea. Naisha looks down at her hands. She immediately lets go. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize. Don't worry. I don't mind. Naisha looks down away from you, but you can see a small smile on her face. You both stand silent for a little while as you watch the waves. You take a little glance over at Naisha. She seems lost in thought. You wonder if you should say something. Ocean magic is potent. Stay quiet. Or seagulls are rats with feathers. I mean, I gotta, right? I guess. Seagulls are rats with feathers. Both are very clever. Maybe too clever for their own good. Sounds like someone else I know. Who's that? A secret. Oh, my battery is running low. Oh, fuck. Hang on. I forgot to actually plug in my computer. I'll be right back. Dang. Just one of those days. Warg. Okay. There we go. A secret? What? You're not gonna tell me? Not this time. Suddenly, Naisha looks serious. I'm worried about Gran. Why's that? She's just been acting odd recently. She does seem out of sorts. Yeah, but it's more than that. She acts like everything is fine. So I can't tell if everything is fine, you know? She was apparently like this too when my parents died. Everything was fine, even though it wasn't. I just wish she would openly let herself feel things, you know? Maybe she is okay. Shrug, or let's give her a forbidden truth serum. I mean, forbidden truth serum. I know you're only half joking, but even if that were an option, I wouldn't do it. I feel like I need to hear her feelings genuinely from her. I guess I feel like I owe happiness to Gran to make up for everything she's been through. But I can't tell if she's really proud of me or not. She's always been fine with me, with the village, with... Oh, jeez, what am I saying? This is so embarrassing. I didn't think I'd talk so much about all this. It's okay. Oh, hey, Ariana. Good to see you. Don't worry about it. I mean, really, like, if it weren't for the different color things, like, what makes this one more romantic than this one? It's good to get things off your chest. Oh, don't I know it. This is a pretty stressful time for everyone, so I'm sure it's causing feelings to bubble up. What kind of feelings? All sorts. Jealousy, frustration, admiration, maybe even love. Love, huh? Well, I should get back. I want to get that painting done by the end of today. Sounds good. I wonder if these beach chats will become a habit. I hope so. Well, see you later. I forgot I was supposed to be doing Victoria Chase voice for Ghost. Oh well. Yellow. That can mean something with friendship, but also happiness. It does seem like Naisha's struggling with her relationship with her grandmother. Her relationship with Flora is also a little off right now. Maybe something yellow could somehow help. I should write that down in my grimoire. Okay. Last but not least, Devin. You walk up to the music studio door and hear some music from inside. I could go with an acoustic guitar, but I always go with an acoustic guitar. Does that mean that's my style? Or that I never innovate? Classic Devin, having a classic crisis. Does someone need a spell? Oh, do you have it? Let me see. Here you go. Guidance potion. Boom. So, how goes the music? I'm not really sure. I think I've got the basic melody down, but the overall tone and arrangement still feel off. Ruth and Mel want to hear what I've got so far today, and I'm terrified they'll hate it. It sounds like you've got a melody. Isn't that enough? I don't know. Sometimes when people say, let's see your work in progress, they really mean, is it done? I know exactly what you mean. There was this one time I was trying my hand at summoning, and it just wasn't happening. My gran started harping, saying spirits are to be meddled with, yada yada. I grabbed this random mushroom I had picked earlier that day and threw it in the cauldron. Well, the summoning worked that time, let me tell you, but the spirits sort of rampaged through the house. Ends up, spirits don't like mushrooms. Progress, I say. Good to know. Do either Naisha or Jonas know what Mel and Ruth are looking for? I thought about asking them, but they're both so busy, I'd feel bad imposing. I know, you can help me. And what about my work? Oh, right, I just figured since you're already here. Just kidding, I'm happy to help. I don't know much about music, to be honest. That's fine. I just need help figuring out what kind of music best represents Flora. You know, the town you've been in for like 4 days. I'll start by asking you a few questions, if that's all right. Sure, I guess. Wait, let me take this guidance potion first so I can get the most out of this. Devin quickly downs the potion. Glug, glug, glug. Hang on. Downs the potion. Ready. First question. When you think of festivals, what kind of music comes to mind? Happy, upbeat music, something to chill out to, or chants for the spirits. I mean, I am most tempted by chants for the spirits. But I think happy, upbeat music is what I actually associate with festivals more. So, like music people can dance to? Or just puts you in a good mood? I've always imagined festivals as happy places full of happy people walking around doing happy things. Wait, imagined? Have you never been to a festival before? Oh, no. I guess you did say you'd never been to a party. It shouldn't be surprising that you've never been to a festival. Don't rituals count for anything? How come you've never been to a festival? My gran tried, but the rest of my family said they had lost their focus. Because they solely used to be for blessing the local town. But now festivals are all fun and games, though maybe that's not such a bad thing. What's your favorite part about festivals? That's a big question. The music is always great, mainly because it's local musicians. Then there's the food, candy apples, fritters, ice cream, donuts, cotton candy. Oh, my mouth is watering just thinking about it. And then there's the carnival games, and the petting zoo, and the... Oh, I'm rambling, aren't I? No. It's nice learning more about you. Oh. I'll definitely have to show you around at the festival then. Yeah, that'd be fun. Anyways, I got us distracted. I have another question for you. What do you think the tone of Flora is? How about eccentric, stressed out, or demanding? She smooth says, Devin, you can't just ask someone why they've never been to a festival. Fair. I'd say mostly stressed out seems to be the tone of this town. Maybe because of the festival, but I get the feeling it's like this year-round. I don't get what people do here to relax. Okay, maybe I'm not the person to ask. What am I gonna do? What kind of music should I write? You wish you could help Devin out just a little more. They did ask for a guidance potion. Is there any other way you could guide them? Ding, ding! What about runes again? They certainly resonated with Devin last time. Maybe they can help out again. I mean, the rune kind of went overboard last time, but yeah, sure. Let's try something. I need some paper, a pen, and some sort of bowl or bag to hold things. Sure, give me a second. Devin runs around the room and gathers the items. Okay, I'm going to write down a few runes, and then you're going to pull one out of this. You look at the bowl/bag Devin found. A hat, really? Sorry, it's all I've got. It's fine. Pulling things out of hats is fine. Anyways, runes can be used in spells for an extra boost and as a method of divination. These symbols do look sort of familiar. Have I used them before? No! Maybe the witch from your town uses them, though. Yeah, maybe. You finish writing the runes and place them into the hat. Alright, once you pull one out, I'll read it to you. Okay. Devin reaches into the hat, then stops. You pull it out. Me, but the rune is for you. I'm too nervous I'll pick the wrong one. But usually when used for divination, the person asking for the rune should pull the please. Game Ghost seems to think that anything is better if it goes to 11 and explodes. Yeah, that does seem to be the vibe, doesn't it? It is kind of fun to get to, play a character who's just unhinged. What the heck. If that's what they want, then fine, let me see. You pull a piece of paper out of the hat. Looks like we pulled... wait, what rune is this? Didn't you just write these a moment ago? Your gran always said your handwriting was awful. Maybe she was right. Guess you could just say whatever. It's not like any of these runes are bad, per se. It looks like this rune is... Ooh. Uruz, the rune of risk and creative force. Manaz, the rune of intuition, or Hagalaz, the rune of chaos. I mean, that's definitely the funniest option. I think probably the best one for Devin would be risk and creative force. Sounds like you can go crazy. So it needs to be really creative. Okay. Being creative is what you do, right? I suppose. So there, all sorted, right? Are you ready for that meeting? Devin still seems uneasy. Is there something else? Can you come with me to my meeting for moral support? You don't have to come in or anything, just walk over with me and wait outside. When is it? In a few minutes. I guess we better head over then. Thank you. You and Devin walk over to the town hall. Break a leg. Thanks. Devin enters Ruth's office and you wait outside. You can hear Devin playing a melody on their guitar, but you can't quite make it out. Sounds like it's going well enough, though. Maybe you should try getting more into reading runes. You hear what sounds like thank yous and goodbyes. Guess the meeting's over. You wonder how it went. Well? Oh no! They said it was too experimental. They just don't know what artistic genius sounds like. Maybe. Whatever it is, the music isn't right yet. For some reason, it just hasn't clicked yet. And now they probably think I'm a terrible composer. I don't think that's true. Naisha gave me this opportunity to show off my skills. I'm nothing more than a disappointment. Devin, the rune could still be right. My interpretation could be wrong. Considering you couldn't read it. I could always take another look. No, sorry, I think I just need to be alone right now. Thanks for trying to help, though, Ghost. Oof, that did not go according to plan. But there's still time for Devin to figure things out, so I'm sure it'll be okay. Right? Yeah. Okay. Boy, these days are just getting longer and longer. Alright. Check in with Ramsey. Got anything for me, Bertle? Oh, it's treat time. Okay. One crow treat coming up. Are you gonna give me something? No? No, you're not gonna give me anything? Nothing today? Oh. Oh well. Let's do a 4-card spread. Oh boy. I don't know much about tarot cards, but these don't look positive. Okay, so for the physical, we've got the sun. Clarity, success, vitality, productivity, enthusiasm. Okay. For the emotional, we've got death. End of a cycle. Renewal, release, metamorphosis. Alright. Sure. For the logical, we've got the tower. Face reality. Damage, exhaustion, humiliation, upheaval. And for the spiritual, we've got the Hanged One. Letting go, sacrifice, new perspective, avoidance. It's a bit of a mixed bag. Alright. Time to end the day. Alright, let's see what we got today. Mel. Hello, ghost. Don't worry, this time it's nothing a positive attitude can't fix. But could I get help with a positive attitude? Nothing would make me happier than some incense. Best regards, Mel. Okay. Okay, and then we've got Jonas. Yo, ghost, I need something special for a potential special someone. Like, to me, I'm trying to go all out, alright? A charm for some charm? Jonas. Is it for me? It's got the booby symbol. Alright, and Aisha. Hey, a ghost. Sorry for being vague, but if they read this, they might try something. I'm through with dealing with them. I just want some peace and quiet. You need to get them away from me. Send incense. Also, keep this a secret. XXXXX, Nisha. Hey, Gentleman Jane! Good to see you. Alright. Are we finally going to find out what has invaded her, studio space? Grimoire. Alright. So for Mel, we need incense. Incense. There we go. Sorry, my pen's not working right. Alright. Plants. Lavender. Yarrow. And hollyhock. That's the pink one. Hollyhock. Okay. Stay positive. Great album. Right. Jonas needs a charm. With Rose. I think that's calendula. Calendula. And allium. Allium. Alright. Jan says, why do these people keep asking for incense? Ghost, are you selling drugs? I mean, kind of. Right? Like, we're selling magic. Isn't that kind of a drug? And more incense. Alright. Rosemary. My name is Rosemary. Pea flower. And allium. Okay. Let's go to our jardin. Attend to the jardin. Ah, yes. You take 2 days to regroup, but, did I not trim this one? Wow. Well, I've fucked up my garden. It'll be fine. It'll just be out of whack forever. Alright. Do these all need watering? I feel like you all need watering. Yeah, you need to be watered. Perk you all up. Alright. That's better. Snippy, snippy. Snippy, snippy. Water, water. Weedy, weedy. And last but not least, snippy, 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 and snippy, snippy. Water, 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 water. There we go. Water, 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 water. And weedy, 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 weedy. She says, there was that tortured dark magic equals drugs allegory from Buffy season 6. I have seen, I think, like one episode of Buffy. Maybe more than one, but I only remember one. So, I will take your word for it. I mean, we should be good on the allium, but let's get a little extra anyway. Sneepy, sneepy. Water, water. I feel like we've been using a lot of the calendula. Are you the calendula? You are the calendula. I finally got it right. Okay. And then hollyhock we haven't been using too much, although I did use a couple just for funsies. Screw it. I feel like we've got tons of that, but whatever. Alright. Let's make some... I was gonna say let's make some potions, but no potions today. Alright, we need incense with lavender. Yarrow. I don't know why I'm doing the Jonas voice for this one when it is not for Jonas, but whatever. And hollyhock. Willow, what if she struggled with control issues and behavioral addiction? Oh. Ooh, optimism incense. I always liked Willow. I think I just kind of had a crush on Allison Hannigan? Is that her name? Charm with ruse. Writers. But also magic equals drugs 100%, complete with PSA. Dang. Alright, rose. Oh yeah, we are good on rose. Calendula. Okay, and allium. Magic, magic. New love charm. I guess our romancing of Jonas is going well. Alright, and another incense with rosemary, pea flower, excuse me, and allium. Cleansing incense? I'm assuming it's cleansing incense. And just has a typo. Alright. So we're gonna go deliver this stuff, but first I need to stir the chili just to make sure it's not burning. So bear with me, I'll be right back. And I'll let the cats out of jail with that. Hey babies. Aren't you babies cute? Oh, that smells
you gonna go back to your naughtiness? Why don't you come sit on Kitten Cam, baby?
All right. Time to hit the town. Oh, wait. Time to hit the town. Home. All right. Let's talk to Ruth, see how she's doing. Oof, I'm a little nervous about seeing Ruth. That communication spell kind of went a little haywire. Though it did seem to do the trick, so maybe everything's okay. You knock on Ruth's office door. Yes?
Hey, baby bear. Are you gonna... no? Maybe? You'll think about being cute on Kitten Cam? But you might not?
Okay. You enter the office. Hello? Hello, Ghost. I'm glad you're here. Is something wrong? Apart from her quitting yesterday? That spell from the other day. Oh, no. It made me act so strangely. I got so mad. I said I'd quit. And I don't usually feel that way at all. I don't feel that way at all. But of course, I'm glad the budget got figured out, but my goodness, I'm the mayor. I can't act like that. Bear with me one moment. Let's see if I can get Kitten Cam on my boy. Here he is. Good boy. Oh, Ghost, is it possible to be allergic to magic? I don't think so. Maybe everyone is right. Perhaps I am falling apart. Maybe you shouldn't have put in that secret ingredient. Nah, come on now, Ruth. Pull yourself together. They still got the budget done, or you're showing your true feelings. I don't think those are her true feelings. They did still get the budget done. I feel like pull yourself together is a pretty fucking rude thing to say, which is in character. Because we are pretty fucking rude in this. But hey, they still got the budget done. Also, I think anyone would have done what you did the way they were behaving. Yes, but it wasn't exactly the healthy way to handle that situation. I feel like everyone is avoiding me now. I tried to see what I could help with, but everyone said they got it. Mel even cleared my schedule for me. Also, Mel did not look well. I don't want her taking on any more work. You should look in the mirror, Ruth. That sounds like a good thing to... And then Aisha cooked dinner last night and breakfast this morning. It's like everyone is treating me like a child. Or, a valued person in their lives. Like, cooking dinner for someone you love, and, like, breakfast for someone you love, like, that doesn't mean they're a kid. I say as the chili I'm making for me and my partner bubbles away on the stove. Getting old sucks. Ruth, language. It sucks. Do you know what's really awful? I can't stop dreaming about going somewhere completely different with all this going on. Where I'm not the lady they all watched grow old and inept. You are not inept, Ruth. Like, you're kicking ass. I go on a grand adventure by myself, and when people see me traveling alone, they think, wow, she must be a competent person to be traveling all alone. And they find me so interesting and ask me all the places I've been. And they tell me I should write a memoir, so I do. Wow. You should do it? Why wait, or leave Flora in the dirt. You should do it. Perhaps someday, but for now I have too many responsibilities here. I mean, could someone else be mayor? I suppose that's true. Oh no. Don't trigger Robo, Ruth. Not that you shouldn't be mayor, it's just that if you want to do other things, all of what I just said is just a fantasy. I'm sure once the festival is over, I'll want to stay put right here. Though maybe with this day off, I'll indulge and read some travel guides at the library. Or I could check one out and read it at Jean's Cafe while drinking an iced coffee. I've always wanted to do that. Oh my god, Ruth, why have you not done that? I think that sounds great. I should get going so you can enjoy your day. Ruth, someday I'll burn this fucking town down. She does have that vibe, doesn't she? It's like, oh no, everything's fine. And then she burns the house, the whole town down to the ground. Rachel Amber style. Thanks for stopping by, Ghost. I owe you for listening to my old lady rambles. Bye. Ruth, you're a delight. I wonder if it would benefit Ruth to actually get out of Flora for a bit. It sounds like she really needs something new in her life. Oh, here we go. Huh. Mercury? It does seem like Ruth is struggling to communicate what she wants. If she even knows that herself, maybe something attributed to Mercury could help her. I should write that down in my grimoire. Alright. And talk to Mel. Honestly, they both need a vacation of major proportions. You enter Mel's office to find her sitting at her desk. Achoo! Eek, you don't sound too good. In Cosmopolitan, it said, if you smile, you instantly improve your mood. Sure. I don't think this is a mood thing. Maybe Jean was right about the whole needing rest thing? But there are so many requests, demands, and favors. My schedule is already full to boot. But that's all right, because we have Cosmopolitan says this is just part of exploring the quantum cycle. The interface between interconnectedness and insight. The future will be a perennial unfolding of synchronicity. Whew. Head rush. Do you have that spell I requested? Yeah, sure. I don't want to catch this. Run away! I mean, I guess I could just not give them their potions and stuff, but, like, then we don't get money. Optimism incense. Optimism incense. Where are you? Optimism incense. There you go. That's cleansing incense. Optimism incense. There you are. You're so fancy. You sure you don't want cold medicine? Oh, it's just stress. But if I create a positive outlook on this quickly deteriorating situation before my eyes, then poof, stress gone, cold gone. Oh, I feel a little... Uh-oh, here we go again. You may be ruled by stagnation without realizing it. Mel, I really don't think you're okay. Run! Give her a hanky! Yeah, she needs not magic. And by not okay, you mean delirious. To embark on the Vision quest is to become one with it. This is even worse than the other day. Have you found your myth? The infinite is calling to you via ultrasonic energy. Shane says, Ghost, your male voice is good, but troubling. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. It's interesting trying to still sound like Mel, but also with a cold. What to do? I should light these incense. Mel tries to light a match after match after match after match, but she just keeps dropping them. Yes, you have discovered the loaf.
Yes, he's being a good boy now. He was nuts before. So he had to go to jail for a bit, but now he's mellowed out. He's a good boy. What a good little bear. Jane says, hello, little bear.
Why don't you let me do that? You take the matches and light the incense. Mel sticks her face right into the smoke and inhales. Oh, that's a terrible idea. Optimism. I need to figure out how to get her out of this sickness-induced craze. Incantations, it's the only way. You could just leave her here, or this is actually kind of fun to watch. I mean, it is kind of fun to watch, and we are an asshole. Incantations seems like at least Mel would go along with it. They sort of caused this mess, but also let Mel get through it last time. Honestly, you don't have any better ideas. All right, Mel, I need you to focus. We're going to try incantations again to get you through all of this again. Yes, teach me your witchy ways. Repeat after me, just like you did last time. Ooh. Okay, no more fear and no more fret. Nothing matters, it never did, or burn them all, let them rot. Oh, it's so tempting. I know it's the absolute wrong thing to say, but this game makes me want to make bad decisions. Oh. It's gotta be the no more fear, no more fret, right? Although, I mean, nothing matters. Nothing matters is too extreme. Burn them all, let them rot is definitely too extreme. No more fear and no more fret. We'll go boring and responsible. No more fear and no more fret. Everything is fine. Don't forget. Yes, it is possible to eradicate the things that can extinguish us. Jade says fire. But not without understanding on our side. That's, right, I guess. But that wasn't the incantation. At all. I love magic. I should have known you weren't listening. Those incense are really clearing up my... Mel, look at me. We're trying to do magic. You like magic, right? Magic makes all our problems go away. Yes. To do magic, I need you to repeat what I say. To do magic, I need you to repeat what I say. Smell going through her rise to tyranny arc. Maybe. Yes, just like that, but not that. Repeat the incantation with full intention. Repeat the incantation with full intention. Okay, stop. Just look at me and repeat the following words. Okay, we've got another opportunity to really fuck up. Just battling my inner demons so hard. I'm so curious. Is she actually gonna burn the town down? I mean, Jane did vote for fire. Fuck it. YOLO. Burn them all. Let them rot. Make chaos reign for this undeserving lot. Burn them all. Let them rot. Make chaos reign for this undeserving... It can what? Look towards where the mountains meet the moon. There you will find that which makes things bolder. So close. How should you navigate this karmic stratosphere? Life form, look within and recreate yourself. I don't think I can do this, Mel. To embark on the journey is to become one with it. Today, science tells us that the essence of nature is peace. What do I do? Try one more time. Just leave or say some esoteric nonsense. Let's say some esoteric nonsense. Why not? To follow the quest is to become one with it. By condensing, we exist. We must learn how to lead conscious lives in the face of stagnation. Soon there will be an unveiling of well-being, the likes of which the multiverse has never known. Or has never seen, rather. See, she feels better. Wow, it's like you write for Cosmopolitan. What the... Mel, you're supposed to be. What's going on here? Johnny Poo! Look, a writer from Cosmopolitan! Jean looks at you. Me, a writer for Cosmopolitan? Come on now, I can barely hold a pen. Ugh, fine. Yes, there's a fine line between mocking and playing along. But it's a fine line I feel confident in walking. It's Mel who's been spouting nonsense. I tried to help, but I didn't know what to do. Is that a crime? Jean puts his hand on Mel's head. No, it's my Johnny Poo. Come on, Mel. Time to head home. Is there soup? Mm-hmm. Yay! Before Jean and Mel walk out the door, Jean stops and looks at you. By the way, it's not a crime to not know what to do. Damn. Words of truth. By the way, how is he so fucking jacked? Look at his arms! Holy crap, Jean! No ass, though. None at all. Jean carries Mel through the door and towards home. At least I tried. It was not our best, but it was funny. Alright, Jonas. You arrive at Jonas's home. You can smell the stench of way too much cologne emanating from the door. I don't think there's a strong enough love spell to overcome this amount of cologne. Jonas, are you alive in there? Jonas stampedes to the door. Yes, it's spell time! More like smell time. Is all that cologne really necessary? Do you have my spell or not? Just saying. Here you go. New love charm. Sweet deal. Alright, gotta go. No, not so fast. First you've gotta tell me something. Who's it for? Hot people, obviously. Not anyone more specific. Come on, you can tell me. Yeah, well, maybe it's you. Yeah, well, you'd need more than a spell for that. That's why I'm glad you're still here. You are? Well, yeah. I need a wing witch, obviously. Jeez. Right. A wing witch. And exactly what does a wing witch do? Helps me pick up hot people. Don't you have a festival to build? Yeah, but Mel said maybe I needed a break after the other day. Mel advised taking a break? Yeah, why? It's nothing. It's probably a good idea. Great, so I thought maybe you could use some more of those magic words again. Even though they only kind of worked last time. But it's not like I have a lot of witches to choose from, so... Excuse me. Take it or leave it, pal. Or maybe I should try out that new curse. God, I mean, we are kind of doing a chaos run, aren't we? Phew. It is so difficult to not be a dick in this game. It just really invites that energy. I shouldn't curse him as much as it would be funny. Excuse me, I'm the best default witch there ever was. Yes, of course you are. What was that? Did you say something? What do I have to do? Get down on my knees and peg? Right, of course. Oh, great wing witch ghost, please say some magic words so that I may attract hot people. Great wing witch ghost does have a nice ring to it. You guessed you could spare some magic words for Jonas again. But is this really worth your effort, oh great one? Very well. How about this? May you find love that is as loyal as true. Find love, find happiness, and all that stuff. Or may you see hot people wherever you go. Oh, let's be nice. May you find love that is as loyal as true. Beauty wouldn't be bad too. Great, I feel all juiced up. Time to charm. Jonas ties the new love charm to his belt. Alright, well, good luck. Aren't you coming with me? Coming with you to where? I don't know, I was thinking about the park or something. The park? To pick up hot people? I mean, good place to pick up hot people with dogs. Sure, it's a nice day. Plenty of people will be walking around there. If you say so. What's wrong with the park? The parks are lovely. They sure are, but they're not the first place that comes to mind as pickup spots. At least not for dates. But like, Sean runs the only restaurant bar thing in town. He'll just shove madeleines in my face if I go there. He lets you eat them? Jealous? Maybe I can sneak you one. Fine, I'll come with you. You and Jonas head to the park and find a bench. At least Jonas was right about one thing. It is a nice day outside. How about that person? Or that one? Meh. Do you actually want to pick up hot people? Maybe hot people are overrated. I have an idea. What? Jonas takes off the charm and throws it. What the heck? It's not my charm's fault you can't meet hot people. And that's littering. Maybe someone else will pick it up who needs it. It's such a nice day. I think I'd rather sit here without a care in the world. Did you hear that? I never get tired of the outdoors. Not to mention, I tan well. This is how Chloe would ask someone out. Hey, what if we went to the park to pick up chicks? Basically, yeah. Sweats next to Rachel. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, God. Jonas, I think there's something in the... Mel, on the other hand, she just burns. I remember this one time, a big dog jumps out of the bush and fetches Jonas's charm. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, it's a literal golden retriever! Woof woof! Wolf! Doggy! What the heck is wrong with it? Aw, he just needs some brushing and a bath is all. Oh, I wonder if he has a home. I don't see a collar. Does Flora have an animal shelter? Oh, eesh, sorry. No, of course, you don't want to go there. Of course not, buddy. Don't listen to the nasty witch.
What are you going to do then?
Take him home? Yes. That was fast. When I commit, I commit. How about we get home and clean you up? That sound good, boy? Let's get going then. Just think, maybe him and Ramsey could be friends. A bird and a dog as friends. I'm sure that'll go well. What a great day. Let's get going. Jonas walks off with the dog beside him. Maybe your charm worked after all. I mean, but is the dog hot, though?
Hey, baby bear. Oh, yes, you're a very handsome boy. Yes, you are.
All right. Let's go see Jean. I'm sure he won't be furious with us. Time for snacks with Jean. You walk up to Jean's house. You smell something cooking, but it doesn't smell like anything you've smelled before. You knock on the door, and Jean opens it up. Perfect timing. Come to the kitchen. Yes! You follow Jean to the kitchen and smell cheesy, buttery goodness. Ooh. Would you like a grilled cheese sandwich?
A grilled cheese sandwich? What's that?
You've never had. Jean slams the plate in front of you. On it is a sandwich of melted cheese.
It looks greasy.
Eat it. Okay. You take a bite.
What is this?
This melted cheese with crusty yet buttery bread, charred to perfection. Before you know it, it's all gone. Delicious, right?
Delicious is an understatement. Are you a kitchen witch?
Have you really never had grilled cheese before? If food doesn't have some sort of magical intention behind it, there's no point in eating it. At least that's what my family says. Though I suppose my gran was a bit more relaxed on that concept. Want to learn how to make it?
You'd teach me such an advanced technique?
It's not advanced. Anyone can make it.
I doubt that.
Let me show you. You walk over to the stove. All Jean does is slice some bread, butter it, and put some cheese on it.
That's it?
That's it. Ooh, grilled cheese with pickles and mustard. That does sound good. Of course, all the ingredients are of the highest quality. I baked the bread this morning. And churned the butter yourself? No, I purchased it from a farm in another village. And the cheese. The fewer the ingredients, the better quality they should be. Of course, most combinations of bread, butter, and cheese are wonderful.
Aren't you making grilled cheese for the festival?
No, I'm still working on the madeleines. Well, you should definitely make grilled cheese if they don't work out. They're going to work out. Oh, of course they are. I was just saying. I just needed a break today. Make something simple. A dish doesn't need to be a work of art to be delicious. It can be the same with magic, you know? A simple spell is better than a more complex one, depending on the situation.
Hi, baby bear. You cleaning your beans? Mr. Clean Son, my clean son.
Oh, what a good boy. You're so beautiful. Not every spell needs to be a ritual, my gran used to say. And did you listen? I mean, bigger is showier. Maybe too well, or no. I mean, bigger is showier. Who gets impressed by simple things? You like the grilled cheese. Touché. I don't think either of us is very good at listening. You have your own restaurant. Do you even have to listen to people? To customers and critics. Critics? Jean falls silent again. People who rate your restaurant. Oh, do you get a lot of those? Every once in a while. Sounds stressful. It is. They can either make you feel like a world-class chef, or the complete opposite. If they're anything like my family, it's usually the complete opposite, so I get it. Will there be critics at the festival? You take Jean's silence as a yes. I see. I bet there isn't a critic who wouldn't love your grilled cheese. I'd criticize the critic for having no taste if that were the case.
Oh, do not gaze upon the bear as he cleans his beans. He does stop when I look at him, doesn't he? He demands respectful observance. He's so cute. Love you, son. Behind Pete. Oh my goodness. Yes, clean those beans. What a good boy.
You could curse them.
You'd let me do that?
Of course, I'd rather you get a positive review. But you know where to find me if the day comes. I should probably get all this cleaned up and return to studying. Sounds good. Thanks again for the grilled cheese. It must be hard to be creative with all that pressure. Booby. The sun? The sun represents creativity and ambition, and also boobies. Yeah, that's perfect for Jean. Let's take note of that in my grimoire. Okay. Alright, let's talk to Naisha. See if we finally find out what the fuck is inhabiting her studio. You walk into the studio and see Naisha cowering in a corner. Anybody want to place bets? I'm not a gambling person, but I'm thinking squirrel, chipmunk, possibly raccoons.
Oh, small creatures are the best combination. Dignified absurdity.
Cats are the epitome of dignified absurdity. They really...
What a good baby he being.
Such a good boy. Alright, you walk into the studio and see Naisha cowering in a corner. Naisha, are you okay? Thank God you're here. Please tell me you have the spell I requested. Sure. Cleansing incense. Incense. Great. Can you light them? Sure. Where do you keep the matches? Matches? Don't you have any? Not on me, no. Then how am I supposed to... It's that sound again. There is something else in here, isn't there? What if I stood here staring at the sun like a solemn statue, then rolled around on the ground like a bug?
And then cleaned my butthole. What a good boy. Did you clean, boy?
Okay, fine. Yes, there is. Happy now? What are they? Who cares? Look at my precious paints. They've been drinking them straight from the bottle. I can't make art if they keep eating my supplies. But so much for smoking them out since someone doesn't carry matches on them. Yes, I get it. Witches love burning stuff. But that doesn't mean we walk around carrying matches. Anyways, it sounds like these critters are something more than your regular lousy energy. A basic cleansing incense isn't strong enough for them. What do we do then? Great, another situation you're not great in. Meddling with the spirits is pretty advanced stuff. I mean, why am I so convinced it's a spirit? I think, I think it's some sort of woodland creature. But maybe talking with them will help. Can't be that hard. Gran makes it look easy. And I'm Gran's best student. Well, we're going to have a chat with them. A chat. Just let me get a pot of tea with some biscuits, then. Just salt will do. Have you got any? You're being serious. I've got salt. I use it for watercolor sometimes. Let me grab it. Naisha goes off and gets the salt. Here you go. Now, I need to know one thing before we start. Do you know what these creatures are called? Okay, so maybe they're not woodland creatures then. The last witch called them Fibbly Nibblies. Fibbly what? Fibbly Nibblies. I've never heard of those, but okay. Now I need to... Hold on, you're not just, like, pulling my leg, are you? What do you mean? You actually believe me? Of course. I care about you, so why wouldn't I? Oh. No one has ever outright believed me before. It was tough when I was a kid. You've seen the Fibbly Nibbly since you were a kid? Yeah, and they used to get me into all sorts of trouble at school. Because of them, I couldn't concentrate as much as the other kids. Then I would yell at them, and obviously no one else could see them, so... Well, maybe this time we'll get it sorted once and for all, okay? Thanks. Now, I need to cast a circle, and once it's cast, neither of us can leave until I take it down. Yeah, sure. You pour some salt into your hand. You notice bits of dirt in it. Hopefully the salt is good enough. Earth, element of trees, rocks, and flowers, I call on you to guide and guard us in this circle. Air, element of thoughts and communication, I call on you to guide and guard us in this circle. Fire, element of passion and creativity, I call on you to guide and guard us in this circle. Water, element of the ebb and flow of life, I call on you to guide and guard us in this circle. All right, we should be good now to start talking. Go ahead and ask your first question. Why are you here? You take a deep breath, empty your mind, and await an answer from the Fibbly Nibblies. Do you hear anything? Give me a second. You take a few moments, but don't hear anything. Could Naisha be lying? No, the story about her childhood sounded too sincere. You could definitely sense at least something's energy in here. You listen for a few more moments when... I think I hear something. Really? What are they saying? I'm not sure. They're speaking in a language I feel like I almost understand, but don't. They're doing that again? They talk like that when they're extra annoyed. You can understand them. If you can talk to them, why am I doing this? I can't talk to them when they're like this. That's why I need your help. You get the feeling there's more going on here than Naisha's telling you. Let me see what I can figure out, then. Any information, even slightly wrong, is good information, right? You think you hear them saying they want to help, they're bored, or they like to watch you struggle. I'm thinking, as funny as the third option is, I'm thinking one of the first two is probably more useful. They want to help. They're bored. I mean, they sound like an embodiment of ADHD, so they probably both want to help and are bored.
Mr. Bear, what a good little boy. You're being such a good sweetie boy.
They want to help. Why not? Help? All they do is terrorize me. Maybe they think they're helping? I would love to know their definition of help. So far, all they've done is sabotage any semblance of my reputation in this village. Ugh, it doesn't matter what they want. What will make them go away? You feel like you just barely understand what they're saying. They might be crying. They said they'll leave when they want, or sacrificing your firstborn. They said they'll leave when they want. When they want? What about what I want? This is my studio space. Unfortunately, property laws don't apply to the Fae. You're not getting much out of this, conversation. You can sense the Fibbly Nibbly's presence, but you still can't completely understand them. Maybe you need to take another approach with Naisha and her little spirit friends. Ghost, what am I supposed to do? You don't know. Become friends, ignore them, do it, sacrifice your firstborn. Become friends, maybe? Do you know how hard I've had to work to get people to take me seriously again? I had to get into a top art school, and then I had to be at the top of the top art school. So no, I won't be friends with these creatures again. Again? You know what? I think I'm just done here for today. I'm going to go home and work there. I've got too much to do to be dealing with this. Naisha turns to walk out of the circle. Naisha, wait! The circle! I need to take it! Before you can stop her, Naisha steps out of the circle. You both hear the sobbing of the Fibbly Nibblies. Ghost! Suddenly, a tornado of art supplies starts flinging paint across the walls. Fuck! Thunderclouds of glitter explode. Oh no! It rains charcoal and pastels. Run! You both manage to escape the art studio in one piece. They were a bit of a mess. Oh, baby bear, you done? Are you done, son? Are you gonna go be naughty now? Stay away from the stove, baby. It's hot. Stove is hot, baby. Oh, you can still kind of see him, so I'll leave it up. Let's wait for things to settle down. We'll come back later to clean up the mess. It doesn't matter. All my art supplies are ruined now. I'm not getting the mural done for the festival. Why were you working on your mural in the studio? Like, why aren't you just painting it on site? Naisha runs off towards home. You think about chasing after her for a second, but maybe she needs some time alone. Maybe trying to talk to the Fibbly Nibblies wasn't such a good idea after all. Oh. Hey, good boy. Are there still kips in that box? What a good boy. Okay, talk to Devin. I kind of don't want to go in there. I won't blame Devin if they still want to be alone. You knock on the door. Come in. You enter the music studio. Devin still looks pretty down. Oh, Ghost. I thought you could use some company. Want to sit? You and Devin take a seat on the couch. You both just sit there in silence for a bit. Devin put their head on your shoulder. Oh, I'm sorry about yesterday. I feel like I keep asking you for spells, then messing them up. I wouldn't blame yourself. Your sloppy handwriting didn't help, and neither did your half-knowledge of runes. Why can't I ever seem to know what to do? 'Cause you've got the anxiety, baby. You need to get help not from a witch. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to compose music for people. You make good tea? Oh my gosh, tea! Devin jumps off the couch. Shall I make some? So impolite of me not to ask. Oh, Devin, sweetie. Little bear. Baby boy, get off the counter. Get off the counter, son. What are you eating? Hang on. Somebody's gotta go back to jail. Yeah, you're going back to jail, baby. Going back to jail. It's back to jail time. Yeah, back to jail. No, you're going the wrong way, sweetie. No, you're going back to jail. No, because when you act out, it doesn't get good things to happen. It just gets you put in jail. Although your sister's cuddly in here, probably, so it's not that bad. Could be worse. Could be much worse. It's nice while it lasted. Alright. That's not what I meant at all. I meant you make good tea as something you know how to do well. Oh, I see. Devin sits back down. I know. Ooh. Let's explore the mountains. How about we chill on the beach, or let's look for weird things in the woods. I mean, that sounds like the most fun, so let's look for weird things. And get out of this stuffy studio. Yeah, I think I'd like that. Yeah. You and Devin head to the woods. Wow, look at all these weird lichens. I wonder what their magical properties are. Look at these mushrooms. Do you know what they are? No, I don't think those grow in the woods near my grand's cottage. Ooh, that mossy log looks comfy. Want to take a seat? I mean, you should probably make sure it's not completely rotted. Because if it's long and it's covered with enough moss to look comfy, it's probably going to just smash under our combined weight. Sure! You and Devin take a seat. Getting out was a good suggestion. I'm feeling better already. Can I ask you something? Again? Of course. How do you know what spells to make people? Oh, wow. I'm just a genius. Shrug, or I experiment. I mean, I don't really experiment, and I'm not really a genius, so... Come on, you have to have some trick. It's a skill passed down to Von Teasels and fine-tuned with our training. We take in people's feelings and sense what plants, crystals, minerals, etc. can help them. The more experienced a Von Teasel witch is, the more precise they can be. That includes experience with people's feelings, but also the natural world. The more you can dig into someone's feelings, and the more knowledge of Mother Nature's materials, the more you have to work with. I see. I guess you can't use that skill to figure out what kind of music I should write. Unfortunately not. But let me ask you a question, though. If you could compose any kind of music, what would it be? Honestly, I don't know. There are so many different instruments and sounds out there. I guess I'm sort of similar to you. The more types of music I can study, the more kinds I can write. That's why I like composing music for people. Everyone wants something a little different. And it's fun figuring out what people want. Is it, Devin? You seem to be having a miserable time of it. Usually. So usually composing music isn't this difficult for you. I mean, there's always some challenge, but this feels like something a little more, too. Music has the power to bring people together, and I want this music to bring Flora together. But I haven't figured out how to incorporate Flora yet. Maybe some local musicians could help. I mean, there's like 6 people in the town, so... Have you asked Mel and Ruth about it? I'm too nervous. I feel like they've already given me enough. There's not much time left. But I do want people to enjoy what I've composed this time, more than usual. Because you're writing for your best friend's festival. And you'll be listening, too. Oh, you're a smooth one. Do you not want to hear? Of course I do. I just don't want to stress you out about me. I just don't want you to stress out about me at all. I want you to compose whatever makes you happy. When you're happy, I'm happy. Thanks, Ghost. Naisha isn't the type who would ask you to compose music if she didn't think you could do it. That's true. From what I can tell, she loves this village. Chances are she wanted to ask someone she could trust. At least that's what I would do. I might have ruined that trust after yesterday, but beating myself up about it won't help anyone. Might as well head back to the studio and try again. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I guess we'll see. Thanks for walking with me, though. I know I'm pretty down, but it did help cheer me up. I'm glad. Good luck with the composing. Alright, ooh, they also get boobies. The sun, yeah, creativity and optimism is just what Devin needs. Let me write that down in my grimoire. Alright, so let's go home, because I believe we have checked in with everyone. Except, of course, for Ramsey. Hey, you've got something for me today. I want to see it. Yes, I remember our agreement. One crow treat. Coming right up. You can tell it's getting to be the end of the stream because I am running out of voice and words. Now let's see it. Ooh. A jade egg? Please don't tell me you got this from Mel. Oh no. Just permanently haunted by that. I guess I'll keep this for something later. It'd be a waste not to. Well, obviously we've got to put that in our altar. I can't. Okay. Can I put it someplace else? Ooh. What I can... Ooh, I can put pretty things here. Oh, I can only do like one of each type, I guess. tell. Or maybe I can just do one period. Okay. Well, this is pretty. Like that one. Why can't I put the jade egg? Boo. No jade egg. Alright. Alright. Time to end the day. And the stream. So thank you so much for hanging out. And encouraging me to be my absolute worst self. And yeah, tomorrow in the game, it's gonna be the full moon thing, so we'll see what the hell shenanigans Ghost Von Teasel has planned to try to get out of this responsibility. I'm guessing it's not gonna work. But we'll find out next week. So, on that note, have an excellent time zone, and I will see you again soon. Bye.